suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?
Hi, welcome to a Disused Yeti. I'm Risa Romano.
I'm Warren J. Cox.
My name's Ken.
And we're filming a Galaxy of Comics.
And we're filming a Galaxy of Comics. I won't say it, so you're...
It's in Van Nuys. I live down the street.
We have cool stuff.
And it's really early, so this is why we're like this. And since we are without Doctor Who for another year, right?
Good God. When does it come back?
Well, there's a Christmas special, and then I don't know after that when the new season starts.
So wait, we have to wait till freaking Christmas just to get a little taste?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, these bastards.
Are they going to introduce the new companion
I
then?
really hope so.
Okay.
But what we're actually going to be talking about today is
My bad.
when the new season does start and they end up back on Gallifrey, what sorts of things we'd be interested in seeing, because up until now, it's basically all just been their political system, and that's kind of boring. So,
It's like watching episode 1 and it's all the fucking Senate crap.
yeah,
Are we sure that that they're going to be on Gallifrey?
we do not. There has been no
This is
confirmation.
all just speculation.
This is just speculation because they can now, because
Okay.
Gallifrey
Okay.
exists again.
Okay.
I was weirded out when we saw, like, the barn in that last season. I'm like, they have a fucking farm?
Yeah.
For some reason, I assumed
Well, no.
Gallifrey was just all one giant city.
Well, no, because wasn't it 10? Was it 10 or was it 11 that actually there was a flashback and he was in.
Oh,
you remember
they
that?
were like camping or something,
Yeah, was
right?
that 10 or was that 11?
That was 10.
That was 10?
That was 10.
They were camping?
It wasn't like they went camping. It was like a flashback when they did the when you stare into the fire thing.
Right.
Oh,
right.
when the...
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
it
don't
makes
think
you
it was
go crazy
camping, but I mean,
or
but
made
we
the
saw-
master go
but
crazy.
In
we
my
saw
head, they
him.
were camping.
Okay. Well, we saw him in like a bed, and I remember thinking, God, that's a really like old-looking like structure and an old bed. And,
Are you talking
know
about
what I mean?
Listen?
What's that?
Listen? That episode?
I think
don't know
so.
names.
I think so. That was the.
It was early season 8, I think.
Was
like
that the hands,
episode 3 or
the hands
something.
under the bed
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Right. And it was just like, my thought was, what the hell is with old? This is supposed to be Gallifrey.
Yeah, he
What's
looks
going
like
on?
he's like in a barn or something.
Yeah, that's what I was
And then
saying. He's in a
someone comes
barn,
in.
and I'm like,
I'm
what?
a little unclear. Like, I actually mostly like that episode. And
Yeah.
For the
Yeah,
most
no,
part,
I
didn't
like that one a lot.
Yeah,
season.
me too.
But I wasn't entirely sure what was happening because
Yeah.
apparently that was the doctor that was in the bed.
Yeah, that was
Right.
him as a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
But were those like his parents that came in, and why was he sleeping in a barn?
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of questions like
Well,
that. And
it kind
in
of
the-
seemed like he was a sad little orphan kid.
That's what it seemed
Right.
like. Yeah.
And it was
Right.
just like he just ran to the barn because that's where he felt safe.
Well, this actually brings up a question. Is that woman that we saw in the last episode or sods? Is that woman his mother, or who is that woman?
What, last episode?
Yeah, in the last
Oh.
season, in this most.
I don't know, because people
episodes.
were claiming that in End of Time, the woman who kept covering her eyes was his mother, but there was nothing to back that up either, so I don't know where that theory came from.
Yeah.
Huh. So we just don't know.
No.
We haven't seen pets, have we?
On Gallifrey?
Yeah. I want to see weird pets.
They
That'd
just
be
have
fun.
cats.
No.
There's a lot of cats running
You know
all over
what? That's
Gallifrey.
fine, but they should be like, I don't know, tentacle cats or something, or like unicorn cats. Unicorn cats. Unicorn cats.
Unikitty!
Kitty.
Wasn't that the thing in the Lego movie? Unikitty. It was adorable.
Or something like that. I want to see pets.
Okay, cool. There's what about like, because I'm curious, like what do the people who are not government officials, like what do they do?
It seems
all
like
day
they're
long?
nothing but government officials and scientists.
Yeah,
And then you
exactly.
see like
That
this
can't
weird
be
little
an
farming
entire
village.
And then
society.
peasants.
Yeah.
And then peasants.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
they have the weirdest fucking society. It looks
It
like.
doesn't make any sense to
Yeah.
me. You need to have people like at every
Yeah,
level.
but they just haven't shown anything.
Yeah.
So
Here's the thing. When you have a society that's been around arguably for like millions of years, I mean, we've been around for what, like 40,000 years or something like that? When you've got a society that's been around for millions of years, do we really expect there to be all kinds? Maybe there won't be. Maybe millions of years from now there won't be.
Like no janitors. Like
No.
What would you need janitors for? You got like
To clean shit. There's
You
always
got
shit on the
robots.
floor.
You got robots.
Then I want to see the robots.
There you go.
Okay,
I want to see the robots. I want to see where their food comes from.
So that's Soylent Green, dude.
Ew. How do you get Soylent Green from Time Lords? Nobody dies. They just come back to life like an hour later.
But do they after a certain number?
well, supposedly not, but then the
Yeah, they
doctor
should
did
explain
something
that.
special. Yeah.
Well, it seemed like he just got a new set, so it's like they have
Right.
12 regenerations.
They didn't
and
really explain it. Like Clara was asking someone to save him or something,
Yeah.
and then he regenerated into Peter Capaldi, and he's like, "Okay, I'm good for a new set now." How did that happen?
I think they potentially can regenerate as many times as they want. I think it's just like a self-imposed rule from like the higher ups.
So
Well,
he's
it's like
just
you
breaking
get
the rules.
12
Well, hold on.
and then die because we're fucking sick of you.
Well, hold on. What about
Hold on.
what about the reboot?
What about the reboot?
Was that 10 or was that 11? It was 11, wasn't it? Wasn't that big?
Oh, it was between 11 and 12.
Oh, okay.
Smith and Capaldi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where they rebooted the whole universe.
No, they didn't.
No,
reboot the
you remember
universe.
when they
was
rebooted
11.
See, that's what I'm saying. What if that was
That also rebooted his regeneration somehow.
No, they
maybe?
granted him another set of regenerations.
I think so.
Yeah, you.
So what are they going to do with 13 then?
That's
Capaldi
still that
is-
set. He has 12 more regenerations now.
Is the first of the new set
So there
Yeah.
can be as many as 24?
because he's not
Yes.
really 12. He's actually 14.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
because Tennant twice and then John Hurt.
Right. Wait, twice?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was an episode in
He
10
gets shot by a Dalek
yeah, and
and
he's
they
gonna
take him under
regenerate, and
it-
he just regenerates into himself. He's like, I'm pretty. I don't wanna.
because they had the hand.
Yeah.
that's
still, so he was able to take
right.
the
I
energy,
forgot
yeah.
about that. Yeah, that's right. And then there's that other 10 that's growing old.
yeah,
with
but
what's
that's
her
a
name, but that's
separate
in a
thing.
separate
Yeah.
universe. Yeah. Okay, so we want to see unicorn kitties and we
Yes.
want to see
Yes.
robots.
Yes.
Yes.
What else do we want to see? Wow.
I want to see like more of the planet because like so far all we have city and we have desolate dirt wasteland that could have been
Yeah.
a farm somewhere in Kansas.
Yeah. Well, that was weird when he first gets back. He's on Gallifrey, and we see like the metropolis off in the distance,
Distance,
but
yeah.
he's in
Just
this
this huge
sand
wasteland. Is
thing,
that like
yeah.
all there
Yeah.
is? I want to know like how many Time Lords are there actually? Are there just like maybe 50 guys or something?
It's a good question actually, because
Yeah.
there don't seem to be, at least recently, very many.
Yeah.
Okay, but arguably the people who know who he is on that little farm, they must have known who he was generations ago before he
Yeah.
regenerated. So
Yeah.
that means they're all eternal-ish.
Well, they're Time Lords.
Are they all Time Lords?
I think so. I think
Well, then
that's
we've
part
met
of their
more than
thing.
50 of them.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying we've definitely met more than 50 of them. There are
Well,
a whole
there's,
bunch
like-
of people there.
There were like 10
Plus-
people there.
Yeah, but then there's also been, dude, we could go through IMDb, but I'm sure through 30-something seasons we've seen a lot more than
Well,
50
like
people.
Deadly Assassin, there were like a bunch of people just running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
plus when he becomes president, when Baker becomes president, there's all kinds of people in that. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a zillion freaking. There's
Yeah, but you never see more than 10 people at a time. They could have all just regenerated.
Next regeneration.
There's
They're
just
the
10
same
people.
So we want to see more Gallifreyans.
Yeah, I want to see just more of the people. I mean, and I want them to bring everyone back. Like, I want to see Romana. I want to see the meddling monk. He would be fun. We haven't seen him
Yeah.
since season, what, like the first Doctor, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah. That's true.
Actually, one of my favorite moments in the third Doctor, I feel like I've maybe talked about this before, is there's a Time Lord, and he shows up to warn the Doctor that
Right.
the Master's coming.
And he's floating.
And he's floating in midair,
Yes.
wearing a bowler hat, leaning on a cane, and he just like goes.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
fantastic.
never any kind of reference to that
No.
ever again.
Can they like fly and float? If they have like
Yeah.
powers like that,
Yeah.
I would like to see more.
Yeah.
He was just wearing like hover shoes or something.
Maybe that's what I remember.
Yeah. If they did if they did like 13 doctors who could play like 1 and 2 and 3 and you know what I mean? Because they'd have to replace actors, obviously.
Well, for one, get the
Oh.
guy who did it in that like special where it was like the behind the scenes thing.
yes.
That guy was
what's
fucking
his
great.
name?
Yeah.
He was he's in like
yeah.
the Shaun of the Dead movie.
James Bradley or something like that.
Sure. I don't know names.
Maybe.
No, he's Mr. Filch in Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Mm-hmm.
From what's it called? An Adventure in Time and Space. or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. He was perfect.
Yeah,
Is
I
the
really
act
like that
is the actress who played Maud still alive? She could play 3.
You're talking about the Golden Girl? No, she died. That's very disrespectful of you.
As soon as I said it, it was like, wow, that was fucked up.
Oh, speaking of Harry Potter, I know who we have for 2. His grandson plays
You're kidding.
Dudley in the Harry Potter movies,
You're
and
kidding.
said I'd be interested in doing something on
Holy
Doctor Who.
crap.
Oh, and we should
wow.
get what's his name who plays Alfred on Gotham to be 3.
Oh,
There
you're
we go.
right. Actually,
Yeah.
that would be really cool. That would actually be really cool.
And everybody else is still alive, so just get them and go
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
time warp.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Or digitally de-age them or something.
So
All right.
you want to like go back and see other versions of the Doctor and when
Yeah.
they showed up on
Yeah,
Gallifrey.
that would be interesting.
They should do a big like 12 Doctor special and just get everybody.
That would be
That would be interesting. That'd be really interesting. I'd be interested to see what they do for entertainment.
Yeah, they must do.
No, I
something,
want to see
right?
everything
Like
with
a
their
special-
culture because they had like this is a Time Lord painting and it's like
Yeah, they have
fucking
really cool
interactive and
paintings.
shit.
Right.
So like, okay, that's their paintings. What are their TV shows?
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
good point. That's a
Although
good
they're
point.
probably like, we don't have TV. We're beyond that. We're Time Lords.
Millions of years. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
If I lived that long, all I would do is watch television, like
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah,
Millions of years of
Watch
television.
all of the television.
that's why they live so long because they have a lot of TV to
lot of
catch
to
up
catch
on.
up on. No, that makes sense. You think they got TiVo or something like it?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
They're an advanced
DVRs,
society.
yeah, DVRs, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Well,
They just
but
they
they're
just
not
travel
all-
back in time to
they're
watch
not
TV.
all time travelers, Quint.
Yeah, there's
But
only
they
like
can
a set
travel
amount of
through time.
TARDISes,
They can.
right?
What's that?
There's only like a set amount of TARDISes,
Oh,
right?
maybe they
Because he
can't all
stole
time.
that
See,
That's
one.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It seems like only
But
some.
they
some
like
of them are
control
travelers.
time. They like
Yeah.
oversee time and make sure that people don't
Yeah.
screw things up,
Yeah, yeah.
like the Doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's
So-
a renegade.
So that you gotta then wonder if Rip Hunter is a Time Lord, and that show has Gallifreyans on it.
I find that
What
very
show are we talking about?
distracting because he is in Doctor Who.
What
Oh,
show?
yeah. The DC
Did
Legends
you
of
forget
Tomorrow.
that he's in Doctor Who?
I did.
He's kind of a major character.
For half a second, because honestly, I hated him on Doctor Who and I hate him on Legends of Tomorrow. But then I hate everything on Legends of
Arthur
Tomorrow. So,
Darvill.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's very distracting on
He's
that
on-
show.
he's on-
He is. Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
I
And
don't
he's
like
very
that show.
he's very distracting. But then it makes sense. Maybe he became a Time Lord somewhere
Well,
and
and
you know.
it's like Rory dressed as the 10th Doctor, like 10th Doctor cosplay.
Yeah.
So I can't.
You're right. Yeah.
Like in my brain,
He's
there's
got
too
the
much
coat.
happening.
Yeah, he's got
Well,
the
maybe
coat.
he's
and
I watched
a
10 episodes of
regeneration.
it.
They just use that face.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you
There you
go.
go.
Yeah,
Cool,
Yeah.
because
good.
apparently
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone would want to see?
I mean, we know nothing about
anything,
that.
Yeah, we know
basically
next to
anything
nothing.
other than
Yeah.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, we know there's a lot of politicians and a lot of scientists. I want to see more of their crazy technology.
Yeah. I mean, if they have TARDISes.
What else do they
Which
have?
also, what are those actually called? Because Susan came up with that name. So what's?
I don't.
True. They have
you doing?
rifles. They have rifles. Where the president of Gallifrey gets shot. That's a rifle.
remember that.
That is a rifle.
Okay.
That is a rifle. It's a
That's
weird
old
rifle.
school for them,
That's what
isn't
I'm
it?
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a weird rifle, but it's a rifle nonetheless.
So they still like to kill each other, just
Yeah.
like everyone else.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Well, they're kind of stuffy, frankly. I mean, who
They
wouldn't
are.
want to kill, a Time Lord? He's a stuffy bastard outside of the Doctor.
Yeah.
They all seem like stuffy bastards outside
Yeah.
of him. I mean, they do. All of them.
Yeah.
And even he can be a stuffy bastard.
Sometimes. Yeah. 5.
I'll bet.
What?
I'll bet Lee Harvey Oswald was a Time Lord, and that's how they got him out of there. They shot him, and then he regenerated into someone else.
Okay, you realize he got shot too, right?
That's what I'm saying. He regenerated.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Too late.
Next season.
That's next season.
I suggest suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?